My deepest hope is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile.
Before today's episode of Red Table Talk began, which shined a light on alopecia, Jada Pinkett Smith briefly addressed her husband, Will Smith, assaulting Chris Rock over a joke that he made at her expense at the Oscars this year.
Will and I are continuing to do what we have done for the last 28 years, and that's keep figuring out this thing called life together.
Will has yet to speak on camera about the assault that happened just over 2 months ago, and Jada seems to suggest that we need Will back in the spotlight.
The state of the world today, we need them both, and we all actually need one another more than ever.
I can only imagine how many script revisions those 3 sentences went through. And I can't help but think that Jada saying she hopes that Will and Chris talk this out is her saying, I hope they red table talk it out, which would be a terrible idea if Chris and Will sit down for red table talk, because it'll be seen as Will and Jada capitalizing or benefiting financially from this assault. So that is not a good idea for that to happen. But I mean, this is the first step. The PR machine has begun. I'm sure it was heavily discussed on what would be the first thing out of the gate. And so yeah, the decision was to start with an episode of Red Table Talk where they shine a light on alopecia, which is a great issue to highlight because not a lot of people know a lot about that condition.
One of the reasons why I thought this show was really important is because I had so much outreach from people who suffer from alopecia, have children who suffer from alopecia.
But unfortunately, and I feel terrible that I thought this, but watching it, I thought, is this Jada trying to get more sympathy for herself? Is she trying to flip the script? You know, everyone was sympathetic towards Chris Rock. Is this her trying to flip the script and get some sympathy for herself? And I'll say it again, it is great that they're bringing awareness to alopecia. But we are now in the middle of a huge PR machine where a lot of money is at stake. So there are going to be very strategic choices of what they do to rehab their image. So this is definitely an attempt to rehab their image. Of course, they're not going to do anything to hurt their image. So yeah, this is an attempt to rehab their image in a way. So yeah, that was the first step. So what were your thoughts on Jada's 3 sentences?